Because as much as there is a lot of content in the media, in social media and all over, not all content is for you. Let's say you are a Christian. There is content that you cannot watch. Let's say you are a child. There is content that you cannot watch. Let's say you are a mother, you are a father. There is content that you cannot watch. Do you know? Morning to you. How are you?
I'm very fine.
Unaendelea vizuri?
Nashukuru Mungu.
Now today, first of all, I want to appreciate my viewers and I want to appreciate my listeners, those that listen to me every Tuesday. Na wengine wananipigia simu, wengine tukikutana kwa barabara wananiambia nilisikia vile ulisema. So nataka kushukuru sana the viewers that have been viewing our videos when we post them in the YouTube channel Touch of Grace KE. Those that have left comment, those that have liked, those that have shared, those that have subscribed, because that way then these videos will be availed to other people that also would want to watch. So it's very important for you to go there and comment and like and subscribe and share to other people so that other people can also get to know what you also watch and what you also listen to. So first of all, I want to appreciate all our viewers, even some of them from US. I really want to appreciate, and they give feedback, they give comments. I really want to appreciate. So today, James, I want us to talk about something which is related to you, and that is media literacy. Media literacy. So just the way the word suggests, media literacy is like understanding things to do with media. And nilikuwa nimesema this topic, I need to talk about it now because wanafunzi wamefunga. Wale wako shule wanafanya mtihani wa form 4 na class 8 na KIPSEA, they are in school. But there are those that are already at home. Na wale ambao tayari wamefika nyumbani, either wako kwa TV, either wako kwa simu, either wako kwa small joints where there are videos. Unajua kuna kuanga na two small joints where there are videos and people go there to watch. So that's why I thought we need to talk about media literacy. Media literacy is generally being able to educate people ama kuwaelezea responsible media use. Responsible media use. If you're using the media, kama ni YouTube, kama ni Facebook, kama ni Twitter, kama ni WhatsApp, kama ni, you are watching a video or you are creating, you are also creating because they are also content creators. How to be responsible and how to be able to create content that is good for people to watch and also to be able to watch content that is good or content that will not adulterate you, content that will not corrupt your mind, content that will not change your values, your beliefs, content that will not change your values, content that will not change your beliefs. So I'm just here basically to talk to people about media literacy so that people can be protected from negative media content. People can be protected. People can also protect themselves from viewing negative media content. So generally, media literacy involves protecting people or individuals from harmful content that is there. It also involves making people to make decisions because you can also make a decision. So making people make decisions or making children make the right decision so that whether you are in the house or you're not in the house, your children will watch proper content or your children will watch good content. And also to call on to the content creators because we've seen people who want views. They may even put things that are completely off, of things that are negative, just for the sake of what? Views, or to get views. So we are just here to tell people to be responsible consumers of the media and to also be responsible content creators so that whatever it is that people are watching out there does not corrupt their mind, does not corrupt them, does not interfere with their beliefs, their values, Christian values. If you are a Christian, the content that you're watching there starts making you feel like, some of the scenes you are seeing there are okay. That is why I'm here today.
Anaitwa Madam Joyce Mghoi, msikilizaji, Director of Career Services hapa Chuka University. Msikilizaji, kama uko pale nje, maybe ni mwanafunzi ambaye umefunga shule, kwa sababu wanafunzi ambao wamefunga shule ya upili na vile vile darasa wale wa shule ya msingi wamefunga kwa kule nyumbani, unaweza kutuma ujumbe wako mfupi, swali lako kwa Madam Joyce Mghoi kupitia nambari yetu SMS ambayo ni 0740233476, 0740233476. Vile vile unaweza ukacomment pale Facebook na vile vile YouTube, A Touch of Grace KE YouTube. Unaweza comment hapo, maybe ukiongea kuhusu topic anaweza kuzungumza next Tuesday. Now Madam Joyce Mghoi, is it the lack of media literacy that is causing this consumption of pornographic literature?
Actually, one of the reasons why people are consuming pornographic literature, which has actually influenced them, is lack of media literacy. Because as much as there is a lot of content in the media, in social media and all over, not all content is for you. Let's say you are a Christian. There is content that you cannot watch. Let's say you are a child. There is content that you cannot watch. Let's say you are a mother, you are a father. There is content that you cannot watch. Do you know, James, there is even content in the social media that ukifungua tu hivi, you feel so pained, unai switch off. Hata uwezi ona, you cannot even watch to the end. So this lack of media literacy is the one that is making people, and especially the youth, go to sites that have things like pornography, as you are saying, watching pornography or watching things that are not really adult content. They are adult content. They are not for the children. They are watching these contents. And you know, this watching of pornographic materials also leads to other vices now. Leads to other vices like masturbation, which is addicting. Leads to other vices like sexual immorality, which is wrong. And then finally leads to early pregnancy. And then finally leads to HIV, AIDS, and even STIs. You know, there are so many things. There is a triple thread. You know, when this happens, it leads to this, it leads to this, so that you find that the effects are just running across. So I'm here to just talk to people about media literacy and to talk to the students that have closed schools and they are at home. They are watching TV, they are in the WhatsApp, they are in the Facebook, they are in the Twitter, to be responsible in whatever it is that they view. And there is a reason. Why do we need to have media literacy? Why do we need to have media literacy? Why are we talking about this media literacy? Because media literacy shapes perceptions. Your perceptions, your thinking, your beliefs, your values. It's actually shaped by media. If you're always in the media, social media, it will shape your perceptions. It will shape your behavior, how you behave. It may influence your behavior. Media also influences our attitudes, the attitudes that people carry. If you're always in the media and you are watching certain contents, your attitudes may be changed and influenced by this media. So that's why we are talking about media literacy. It may also change your emotions. What are your emotions? What are the emotions that you have? It may influence your emotions. It may also influence your values and your beliefs and your personal beliefs. It may influence that. It may influence your spiritual beliefs. So that's why we really need media literacy, because it can actually change a whole person. Somebody who was very innocent and has been spending their time in the media, you find that these people have really changed. Let me use an example. An example of this vulgar language. Sometimes you hear somebody cursing. These cursing words that sometimes they are edited in the So if I say them, they will when someone is maybe something has annoyed them, you start seeing them saying like that, or F, like that. So these are words that they have picked from the media. These are words they have picked from either people that are in the social media, either movies, either people that they are watching, and they are used to using these words. So you find a young child cursing with those words. You find an adult cursing with those words. Why? Because they have been watching this content so much that now these words have come to their mouths. You know what you watch, what you put into your heart, what you put into your soul is what comes out with words, or what comes out in words. So media also influences even our dressing. You've had campaigns of my dress, my choice. My dress, my choice. It also influences how we dress. It also influences how we eat. There was a time when there was so much campaign about drinking water that you could see everybody else is carrying a bottle of water. And it came from the media. Media also influences our talk. Media influences our relationships. Let me tell you, James, like the social media influencers, those that show how they have been taken out by their husbands, how they have been bought a gift that is, a
Very
car,
expensive.
very expensive. They are flying, they are coming in, they are, young marriages have been influenced by this, because anybody who is not getting this from their spouses, they start feeling like they are not loved enough, or they start feeling like they are not respected enough, or they start feeling like they entered into the wrong marriage. So media influences our relationships. It influences our talk. It influences our talk. And the Bible says, faith comes by hearing, and hearing the word of God.
Amen.
Now the opposite is true.
Yeah.
The opposite is true.
Yeah.
If faith comes by hearing, and hearing the word of God,
Yeah.
faith will also come by hearing the wrong things. So you will also go to that tendency.
Yeah.
You'll go to that side. So it's very, very important for us to have media literacy.
Yeah.
What you feed your mind, what you feed your thoughts, what you feed your eyes, what you feed your mouth, what you feed your nose, is what you feed your ears, is what comes out.
Yeah.
Is what comes out from you.
And
so
you
it's
have
very,
faith
very
in it.
important. Yes.
Anaitwa Madam Joyce Mghoi. Msikilizaji, tunazama kidogo, tarejea muda usikuwa mrefu. Now, Madam Joyce Mghoi,
Yes.
welcome once more.
Asante.
Now, what are the effects to youths who are watching this pornographic content?
The effects to watching pornographic content,
Yeah.
or content that is not healthy, or adult content when you are not really an adult.
Yeah.
There are a number of effects. Number one, it will give them a distorted view of sex, because what is shown there is not the reality. Is not the reality. So the watching pornographic content will give them a distorted view of sex, will give them a distorted view of relationships, how relationships are supposed to be. It will also give them unrealistic expectation in terms of sexual matters. To give them unrealistic, because this is gymnastic that is done there. This is, stage managed, this is acted, choreographed. And so if they keep on watching this, it will give them a distorted view of what is really natural. So they will be expecting too much, which should not be there. Another thing, it will lead to other vices. One of them is sexual immorality. Another one is masturbation, which is quite addicting. And actually, I think demons operate in that particular area. So the youth should keep off such kind of content. They should keep off this pornographic material. There is something that I need to say, that sometimes we hear youth conversation and they are saying that practice makes perfect. In terms of sexual things, God created male and female. And when God gave them the gift of sex, he did not make them practice so that now they can go and do it, God has given a gift, this gift of sex. And it is a holy gift. It is a gift that should be practiced in marriage. It should be practiced in marriage. And therefore, you don't need to practice makes perfect. Why? Because it is instinctual. I don't know whether you understand. It is instinctual. Sexual matters are instinctual. There is an instinct within you that can actually help you to operate in sexual matters. It's like a baby. When a baby is born, nobody teaches the baby to breastfeed.
Yeah.
Nobody teaches the baby to suckle. The baby comes out, and if you put the baby next to the breast, the baby will suckle. Yeah. If you give them your finger, the baby will suckle.
Yeah.
If you give them whatever, the baby will suckle. So these sexual matters, the issue of you saying practice makes perfect, please let us forget about that. Because actually, practice gives you false connotations, gives you false beliefs, gives you false view. Gives you false view. It doesn't actually make perfect, and it doesn't make you to be a better performer in any way. Because sexual matters are instinctual. They are to be practiced in the confines of marriage and at the right time, at the right age, when all these things have been done officially and all that, and therefore you've been married. So let the youth stop viewing pornographic materials. These pornographic materials are going to affect their minds. They are going to corrupt their minds. They are going to corrupt their hearts, and they are actually going to influence them in a negative way.
Now, Madam Mghoi,
yes,
there was a time last month there was a conversation in Kenya where people were talking about regulation of media content. Mostly they were speaking about the content on TikTok.
Yes.
Now, what is your advice to those students who wish, maybe all your fellow media or your fellow content creators in Kenya?
Actually, there is that craze. There is that craze of starting a YouTube channel. There is the craze of creating content in TikTok to make money. There is a craze. There is a craze.
Everybody wants
there
to
is a craze. Everybody wants to actually have a channel where they will get money. Now, what I can say is this. As much as there is money in media content creation, there is money for those that do it full time and they do it. This is the job. And it is not that it is easy. It is not as easy as it looks. Not everybody that has started content creating actually has earned money. Not everybody. And not everybody. And people get fatigued on the way. Before they get the money, they get fatigued because it's a long, tedious process. It's a long and tedious process. You can imagine millions of views. Even sometimes, where do you get these views? Where do you get these views? So yes, there are a few people that are making money using online content creating, either in TikTok or in YouTube. But then it is a very tedious job. And those that are actually earning from it are those people that have decided that this is the work that I want to do. And they have full-time job. Full-time job. And they are doing it as they are enjoying it and waiting. They are doing it as they enjoy it and as they are waiting. But even as they do that, what I want to call upon the youth, please create content that is good. Please create content that is not going to corrupt your mind or is not going to corrupt someone else's mind. Let us not be people that really want views to an extent that we post their bad content in the name of getting what? Views. In the name of getting money. Let us not create such kind of content. Let us create content that can be watched, over and over again. Not content that is corrupting. I saw the other day a lady that has posted the I don't know whether that is the child or is a neighbor's child or is a sister's child, because I don't believe someone can do that to their children. Posting a content that is not really appropriate, especially for this child, because that child is under around 4, kama ni mkubwa sana ni 4 years. 4 years. Na huyu mtoto ako genuinely asking a genuine question. And then the mother has put that child in the social media. And I'm sure that child is genuine. You know, watoto wanaulizanga maswali, wanauliza maswali out of curiosity. Na saa ingine wanaweza uliza swali yenye iko very tricky. You know, a very tricky question that probably because they don't know. So they are just asking. So this lady has put that child in the social media asking that particular question. As much as she is going to get views and people are going to watch, really that is not content to put there. So what I'm calling unto the youth, those that have decided that they want to work online to be able to get money from YouTube or from TikTok, let them be responsible. Let them be responsible. The content that they put there, let them be responsible. But again, what I can say, it is not easy. It is not easy. It is not easy to get the views that are required and for you to really start earning money that will take care of you. Now, for the celebrities, it is easy. For the celebrities, it is easy. Like now, even this content of mine, if I was a celebrity, it would hit even 1 million views in a day. But I'm not a celebrity. So for the celebrities, if they do that, they hit it and they get money from it. But there are those people that are not celebrities. So let them know it is not an easy thing. It's not an easy thing. And then number 2, let them be responsible content creators. Yes.
Hii akili ya kusema kwamba sex literature ndio inauza tu, muache jamii.
Yes, that is very true. That is very true. Yes.
And now, Madam Mghoi, how do you create a safe media space?
How do you create a safe media space? Now, a safe media space or a safe media space where you now can watch or you can watch good content. What do you do? First of all, you need to set boundaries. You as a person, who are you? Who are you? When you're going into the social media, ask yourself this question. Who are you? Who are you? What are you looking for in the social media? So you must set boundaries. There is content that you will tell yourself that this one I cannot watch. No matter what, this one I cannot watch. So you need to set boundaries. You need to set boundaries. You need to set boundaries. You need also to get information about how to get good content that can be able to help you. By the way, social media, YouTube, and generally, you can be able to get a lot of information that is good. There's a lot of information that is good. So you need to set boundaries. You need to be responsible by what you are watching. Be responsible. I normally say freedom with responsibility. Your freedom, maybe freedom to your phone, your freedom to your TV or to your laptop or to whatever it is that you are using, but then freedom with responsibility. Then also self-respect. Do respect yourself. There is content mtu akikupata ukiwatch, anamalizana na wewe. Hapo. Anaona. Nani huyu mama anaona hii? Ama you mean this young man is watching this kind of content. So self-respect is very, very important. Then open communication. Open communication at home. Let the parents talk to their children. Let the children talk to their elder brothers, younger brothers, sisters, brothers, aunties, uncles. Open communication. Let there be open communication. Set boundaries. Have set boundaries in terms of how you are using your resources in the social media. Have boundaries also. There are some families I heard that the moment you enter the house at a certain time, they put all the phones in one place. Ama ikifika saa 3, simu zote zinazimwa, kila mtu analala. Ama wakati wa sapa, simu zote zinawekwa mahali. There is that boundary. You set boundaries. You set rules so that people can be able to talk to each other and so on. Then talk about online safety. Actually, this is very, very important. Online safety. Because there are people out there that will befriend your children and you don't know them and you don't know their character and you don't know their beliefs. So there must be some information about this online, cyber space, to avoid harassment, cyber bullying, to avoid harassment, to avoid also being recruited into things that are not right. So you need to watch out for that. There must be a discussion. There must be talk. There must be boundary to avoid cyber bullying and also to avoid you being the bully. Sometimes we talk about cyberbullying because we are looking at those people that are bullying you. But then there are those people that are you can also start doing what? Bullying another person. So you also need to check out and teach your children not to go into cyberbullying. Either being bullied or they themselves bullying. Because even they themselves, they can start harassing others in the social media. So avoid that. Parental control is very, very important. The parents should take care. The role model. Is the parent a role model? Ama mzazi ndo anakuanga online almost every now and then. Until kitunguu inaungua, inakuwa makaa, na mzazi ako wapi? Ako TikTok. So model good behavior. Then screen the contents that they are watching. Also set time. What time are they able to access their content, and what time can they switch those gadgets off and really have a conversation. And then also there should be online etiquette. Online etiquette, being respectful to other people, avoiding hate speech to other people. Those are some of the things that they can be able to watch out for to create their safe space.
Basi msikilizaji, amekuwa Madam Joyce Mghoi, tumekuwa na hapa studioni tukizungumza kuhusu media literacy. Now Madam Joyce Mghoi, we have a lot of gadgets at home. Smart TVs, smartphones, computers, laptops. We have open cyber. As a professional psychological counselor and also as a mother. Can you please give our children a piece of advice? Wamefunga shule.
Wamefunga shule.
Wako huku nje.
So what I can be able to tell the children that are out there, they have closed schools. There are all those gadgets at home. I'll just say like Proverbs says, above all else, guard your heart, for everything you do flows from it. Everything you do flows from your heart.
Yeah.
The heart actually is where life starts. The heart is where issues of life flows from. So they need to guard their hearts. Whether they are TVs, whether they are laptops, whether they are smartphones, whether they are whatever gadgets that are at home, above all else, keep vigilant. Watch over your heart. That is where the life starts, and that's where issues of life flow from. So watch content that is safe for you. Actually, if you are a student, learn to also do research about your studies online. You can do research about your studies online. You will enjoy online opportunities that are there for you to be able to learn. But then be responsible for what on what you are watching. Don't watch something that is going to corrupt your mind. Don't watch something that is going to make you corrupt your mind or have values and beliefs that were not there before, or change your values and beliefs. So watch responsibly in your Facebook, in your WhatsApp, and if you are creating content, be responsible.
Kuna kitu umesahau, nitaweza kuwakumbusha kwamba use this opportunity to learn new useful things, clean and safe media content.
Yes.
Ukaipata Touch of Grace KE. Wale wanafunzi ambao wamefanya mtihani wa kitaifa wa KCP na KCSE, maybe tuambia next week kwamba pale YouTube kwa Touch of Grace KE wanaweza kupata hizo videos, how to select university courses,
how to select university courses, how to select your course through KUSIPs, and then we have also educated them about different courses and career opportunities that are there for those different courses.
So
at Touch of Grace KE
YouTube channel. Kwa hivyo kama uko pale nyumbani na uko na YouTube channel, maybe uko na smartphone, laptop ya mzazi, sasa ukaingia pale Touch of Grace KE uweze kusoma useful content. Asante sana Madam Joyce Mghoi. Maybe your parting shot.
My parting shot, I wish them the best. Those that are doing exams, I wish them all the best. Those that are doing exams, the Form 4s will start their exams next week, I think. The Class 8 and the KIPSEA, they are already doing their exams. I just wish all of them the best. And for those that are at home, enjoy your holiday and please remain in one piece until you go back to school. God bless you so much.